that was a big question. You pointed that out also earlier, Baby, that KRU can actually sit back and take notes from KC. They can sit back and say, okay, this is what's going to happen to them. So let's see.
Activate it. Yeah, I'm excited too. I want to see how that looks. Played in here. Does it look as comfortable? Obviously, Alkia this time on that neon and going for the aggressing KRU. Send them away. Back-to-back damage and oh, okay. I'll shut the hell up. My bad. Hold on, it's not done yet. There's a minute to play with. There's still a minute. There's so much time. The Spike is down in a bad spot, right? I kind of like they're staying as a pack. They're trying to like clear this, but the timing's everything. If they turn around at the wrong time, it's wrapped. Oh my god, how is this happening? Monch actually gets better damage on Sapphire, and KRU come out swinging. That's a statement start. Dodd's got 2, KRU coming in with 2. I mean, they shut that the hell down. Hopefully for Alkia, I'm not seeing any misclicks. That's what I'm mostly looking for. Oh, it's horrible to try and go B. Don't go B. Go anywhere but B.
KC trying it once again with this B hold, but KRU, they've already shown that they have a response, they have an answer.
The no, what are we doing? Let him live. Let him live. Oh, this is, just get it done. It's all right, shake it off. Round 2, doesn't matter, it's only classics. They've got 2 additionals to this B site. So, is it gonna be, oh, okay, that's a little scary when you see that tether coming through and keeping them in place. There's gonna be Dodds on the line. Great little connection towards Alkia, who's not really getting into the game yet, and that's devastating. It feels like you can't get the ball rolling.
But they're still
here.
3 defenders on this A site. KC probably think they have an opening.
Well, that paranoia is going to keep him very present now. Lovely reaction too. Music can just get a couple of shots going down towards long. Dodds now played in. 13 seconds, not looking so lucky as Safia and Grelance are the last 2. They have no step towards sight. They have no access. It's 5 seconds. It's fizzled out here. The plan did not work out. 0 bite on that pressure towards C. You need more behind it, and Aldron's just not going to do the job these days.
And with no trade after that opening kill coming outside from KRU.
Timmy, going to confirm there's presence here, so KRU, stick around. That's a whole lot of bullets coming their way. Nice little smoke, though, could play off this. Pressure now coming in, they've got access. Does have support from Monch, though. KRU able to reposition, play over towards Plat now. This is still not feeling uncomfortable for KRU, even though KC are very much knocking at the door. Are they just going to walk this?
No flashes, they have to.
It's just too easy for KRU. KC, it's either early timeout or you come out swinging next round.
I'm looking at Oncilia to set up Alkia.
Be right back.
They've got to gain that composure back. Look at this aggression from Dodds.
Yeah, they've turned up the tempo. GX does find Dodds, though, so an opportunity beckoning. Because it could be a problem. Isn't dealt with. Good trades. KC keeping numbers and opening up an opportunity towards the A side. Monch has slipped through. Don't think she was spotted. Just to tuck towards Hell. The dog isn't going to clear. Oh, she gets played in. That dog didn't have time to go back for it, and there's hesitation on KC. Maybe a little bit of worry, and rightly so, because Monch is creeping closer. 1 kill found, and KRU makes it in time. Devastating for KC, and a small mistake causing big problems.
And I just talked about the Sky utility and making it work for the side of KRU, finding this momentum, finding these swing rounds, and she's Coach Bebe and Biazik just putting in work. Look at this B control.
Yeah.
Every single time KC try to sniff, try to explode, KRU have an answer. This time it's a high-low setup, and they're rewarded with an opening pick. Look at the HP from Alkia as well.
You don't have that same potential, and Alkia down so low as well.
There it is.
That's what you wanted, though. A chance made of that. Biazik, though, going to backfill the space, try and brawl out for it. Notes no one else is behind it, so can slip away again. They just have to go in blind at this point.
Yeah, look at how Dodds is playing. She's not leaving anything up for chance. Checkmate positions. They know they can play this retake. They will let the spike go down, though. I don't like that. But Dodds, with this Waylay ultimate in her back pocket, she's always going to be able to use it if things get dicey.
Yeah, they have the emergency button to press. Alkia up close, trying to make something happen on 2 HP. It's so tough, and Dodds with the overkill. Operator comes in, good swing. Glance still digging deep here, doing what she can, but how can you deny Dodds doing that? KRU saying, screw it, we'll even this out, we'll come in with shorties. You're playing on pistols, we'll do the same.
Killjoy ultimate down to buy them some more time into the site. This Seeker comboed with the Hunter's Fury should give them that opening.
But I'm seeing a mid-walk from Dodds.
Wait, somebody broke the turret.
Yeah, where was the help there? That feels a bit of miscommunication potentially.
What?
And now it falls to pieces. KC given a chance in what I feel is a really fumbly round here. KRU not doing what they actually wanted, it feels like, by any means. So the B plant's in. Didn't have to burn every single ult. It's 2 out of the 5 that they had. Michaela's still trying to fight this out on the connector side, but where's that punch going to come from if KRU do decide to go for this? And not there. GX unwilling to give that up. So Michaela, the last one standing. KC, a small window of chance made out of a couple of mistakes here. KC want it done first on the board.
And that's huge stuff, KC. I mean, you give them an inch, they will take a mile. 2 of those big swing ults I was talking about. Setting up Alkia with that Neon ultimate to be able to just ride or die into the A site.
Back in a flash.
Here we go, Dodds. Oh, outdone. Safia this time, the one to do it. And in the meantime, Alkia taking the space up through short, through sewer. Michaela spotted. Big work, good synergy, great damage from Alkia. Finally seeing them on the same page here. Oh, these explosive sight hits. A fire lit under KC, and this should be a cancel, a call for a save. And the way that worked out, I really want to highlight what Anacelia and Alkia achieved then as well. You know, to the dog coming through, setting her up with confidence on the site.
Yes.
Nice little follow-up. That is exactly what we wanted to see, right?
They just straight up losed around in the beginning. So it's a tricky position as a coach to be in. It kind of depends on how your players are vibing out and what their comms are like.
And the contact of potentially the Prowler, it's going to be close. There it is. So they know that they've lost towards that space, and it's a pop, it's a burst. And Biazik is unaffected so far, but will be revealed. Michaela on the fadeaway going to find Alkia. Not the same sort of scaling, not the same sort of pace. TP out. Michaela, what is that? 3 big kills, leaving KC in tatters, and it felt disjointed this time. Biazik getting away with murder, holding that position as long as she did, but still, this should be wrapped. Safia, you're in a 1v5 at 45 seconds. That's a tick in the box, but then when it came to just landing the shots or whatever it was, whatever happened, something failed, right? There was a failure in the system somewhere.
Oh, wow.
And Dodds is hungry for that, yeah. Get that gun away. Operator back in, hands in a flawless round. I've got to see this replay.
Little crouch at the end there at that 3rd kill around that truck.
A little donk slide that you start seeing come through more and more. But Dodds this time actually going to get a bit more attention early on. Pressure. Trying to make the most of this Hunter's Fury. Good information. And actually Alkia getting a little bit deeper. Glance does get the... Dodds? Howie? Dodds? I don't get where these kills are coming from. Because again, by all rights, KC are getting good info. They're getting good pressure. They're getting a good opening pick. But then Biazik's gone away with murder here. Eats the flash though. Forced off the angle. Should have been seen. Backpedaling. Still a kill. I don't get this, man. They can't find a way in. KRU are shutting down everything. This is falling to pieces for KC, and you're watching it in real time. Glance? Nah, that's as far as we go. KRU already up to 8.
And the sound cues coming through for the side of KRU.
Again, Alkia gets a little bit deeper, gets posted up towards garage. We can see where that alarm bot is. It won't be the first time they've run into that either, so I wonder if there's some awareness in the back of Alkia's mind, but still. Oh, that's a nice shot from Safia. A dry fight, a little bit risky. And now Alkia in danger. Stuns coming in, trying to just play her life here. Can she live? She can. Gets away. But KRU going hunting, getting aggressive again. Too many targets for Dodds this time. Playing as a pack, KC keep 5 standing.
For KRU, they want to collect some ult orbs for Michaela. Ruin some money.
Yeah.
And try to secure the last.
Yeah, they can give it a go. You don't really blame them on that front. GX going to find Monch, so that is a loss in that front, and I think KRU might call it on that. Yeah, Michaela just going to sit pretty deep here. May spot one if they do decide to go that far, but I doubt they'll explore much further on C long. So, KC giving themselves a bit of buffer, and that felt a little bit more directed approach again. Good take towards C. Very surprised that...
I love the misdirect. We've seen this from KC before. They want to poke towards this B, but Dodds is reading it so well.
A 1-for-1 trade is not as bad as it could have been. Great work from Alkia to keep that even close into hand. 4v4. Plant is next. They want to try and get control of that A connector. Kinnear watching Safia trying to get back to the back, and Celia is now on a bit of an island. 4-4 and Monch 2 aware. Crew were ready. They were waiting for this, playing deeper towards that side of Con. And now Alkia asked a lot of here, having to double down. Oh, that's a shot. Oh, couldn't quite get the connection, that control, and there it is, overwhelmed in the end. Kinnear hitting some magical shots for position. And as you can hear, all good spirits.
I love the pathing that Dawes is going as well, going towards that long A instead of short A with the rest of her teammates. Good distractions coming up, and as soon as they get contact at short A, you can expect Dawes to speed up the issue.
Yeah, and with that C's coming in,
there it is.
The theory was there that just landing that final blow didn't quite happen, but the rest of the team picking up the slack. Biazik down low, but still fine for the plant. They've got security at least for this. Now, down to GX and Safia. Can't quite make it out of that CT push. Already held back, and the numbers too solid for Crew. And that might just be the first nail in the coffin.
Crew have that Viper in their pocket, so they're able to get this A main control without using any utility. Just shadowing Monch's space.
Oh no, this feels like I've seen this one before. Glance though trying to backpedal away, play towards quad. They're clearing sight. There's not much comfort here though. KC trying to dig in, trying to really hold on some space. And actually Crew not looking too comfortable until then. Dodge slicing through them, and Crew finding comfort in high pressure scenarios. 26 HP, an upgrade to a Bulldog. And Celia would have to do something miraculous in a 1v2. The Outlaw, one bullet from that would do the job here. Biazik waiting. Patience pays off. Crew making it through the trials here, up to 11.
And it all came down to this A main fight, right? It was very similar to what we witnessed on Pistol. The pathing.
I really like it. Again with that fade util, kind of that C's coming in, the Haunt as well. But actually it's Celia to find Monch this time, so don't forget about that. It ain't over yet, and a quick evacuation of the site. I like that read too. Not going to stick around on your own. Safia with a good consideration, but Crew get the plant in, right? Bonus round for them, still looking deadly. Still going to have Vandals, still going to have util as well. Paranoia with Biazik. Going to have the Prowlers, the C's. Dodds posturing up towards that CT side, making them burn some of that util early on this retake.
Yeah, doing the taxing really well. Now the defenders don't have much left, but that pick is going to open up the round.
It certainly does, until Michaela might have just shot it. Oh, what? Kinnear the one to find Alkia, and they're just scaling back, step by step. KC feeling, seeing, witnessing the door shut on their faces here. Crew pushing up to 12. KC desperately trying, but there is so little left.
For the side of KC, Crew, Dodds doing so much work.
Alkia being brave, takes the walk down C-Long, takes some space, but then you look at Glance, alone at quad, support disconnected. Safia, it'd be a risk even to walk out on CT. Kinnear's gonna find Alkia, that was on that C attempt. Dodds contacting up on site, basically slipping the net. There's still an issue of Glance though. Does get handled on the trade, a 3v2, and Celia and GX to try and save the day. But look at the space, look at the spike. They've cancelled on A because they have everything they need on the other side of the map.
And you saw Michaela even adding in that Fade ultimate to really sell the issue here. Homir's already placed a Killjoy Molotov. Nano Swarm on that spike as well. It's going to make this retake so tough. KC, they've got to clear every corner as they come through this spawn. Nothing is safe.
You can see it. You can see that worry. You can see the caution having to be displayed. They have no util really, the gun in the hand, and that's all they've got. And the problem is that Michaela's going to hear this. Kinnear lands the shot and finds a follow-up. Crew handing out Heartbreak on Haven as KC can't get past 3. That lower bracket is all theirs. They are terrifying down there.
Absolutely, and Dawes, I mean, they're all of Crew right now. They look so cool, calm, collected. It felt like from the start of this series, every member of Crew believed that they were going to win this 2-0. They make it look so casual at the end here on Haven.
Because you have to put into context how competitive KC looked against some of the favorites here. They are a dangerous team. They're one of the better teams. A lot of teams and players looking at them to set the bar. You can see how hard this loss is hitting. This has been a year worth of games, of trying, of putting your best foot forward. Sometimes it falls short. That's the nature of the beast. And obviously on the other side, for KRU, it's elation. And it's going to be relief in some aspects as well. They've had a hard route themselves. GX there, put themselves together. Bowing to the crowd, as that will be the last time we're seeing KC, at least for a while yet. The fans certainly gave them a good amount of support here. They put on a great display. But today, KRU absolutely kicking up to another gear.
Amazing stuff, and a lot of questions for KRU coming into this event as well. A slow start, but as they're warming up, as we're seeing these comps really cooking, and the coach Bebe with the IGL of Biazik, I mean, these plans, they're really coming together.
They certainly are. I would not want to face them anywhere near soon. Scary, scary side. And to wrap things up, we'll be sending it down to Jen Lee for the Verizon post-match interview with Monch.